Hello, this is Mrs. Pickett, and we are going to take notes today over our lesson 2-3. So we are still talking about equations. So make sure you're either copying this in your notebook or that you've printed out this page. So let's put our heading up here. So this is 2-3. We are going to look at some special equations. These are equations that we either get a no solution or an infinite solution. So no solution means just like what it sounds like. There's no possible number that would work and make those two sides equal to each other. And an infinite solution means that every number works. Infinite means as forever, okay? Never ending. So you could pick any number, and when you plug it into both sides of the equation, it would be equal. Okay, and I have that for you. Those definitions that I just talked about are right here, so make sure you get those copied down. And then I'm going to show you an example of each so you can kind of see what it looks like, okay? So there's no new rules today. These are just some special equations, okay? So we're still going to separate our equation. Step one is still to check for distributive property, so I'm going to distribute. So negative 4 times 2x is going to give me a negative 8x. Negative 4 times 1 is a negative 4. This side's going to stay the same. I didn't have to do anything to it. Now we're going to get all of our variables on one side. So I'm going to add 8x. And as soon as I do that, you should notice something that happens. My variables cancel out. And now look what happens. It says negative 4 equals negative 2. Is that ever possible? Hopefully you are saying no or shaking your head no, because negative 4 is never equal to negative 2. So this is a no solution. And that's what you would actually write when that happens. So to get a no solution, your variables are going to cancel out on both sides. And then you'll get numbers. Negative 4 can never be equal to negative 2. It just doesn't work that way, okay? So let's look at our infinite solution. Same thing, still going to divide our equation. We're going to look for distributive property first, so we do have one. This side's going to stay the same. Negative 5 minus 9x equals. Now I'm going to get 3 times 1, which is 3. And then 3 times a negative 3x will give me a negative 9x. Minus 8. Now step 2 is to look for combining like terms. This side's going to stay the same. Over here, I do have some like terms. I have a 3 and a minus 8. So that's going to simplify down. It'll be negative 9x minus 5. Now I'm going to add 9x to both sides. These are going to cancel out. And now look what happens on this one. Negative 5 is equal to negative 5. So again, my variables both canceled out, but now this time I actually have an equation that is true. Negative 5 always equals negative 5. So it does not matter what number I put in for x, we will always get a solution that works. Okay? And so for this one, we would say infinite solutions. You would actually write that, okay? That it's infinite, because any number works. All right, let's try just a couple more examples here. Make sure we know what's going on. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So if we look at number 1, we're going to do our distributive property first. So 3 times the 2x is going to be 6x plus a 6 minus 3x. This side's going to stay the same. We're going to combine our like terms. 6x minus 3x is going to give me 3x plus 6. And now, if we're going to solve, I'm going to subtract my 3x. They both cancel out, and I have 6 equals 6. That is true, so this would be an infinite solution. Okay, let's look at number 2. So we're going to do distributive property. 6 times 2x is a 12x. 6 times 6 is going to be the minus 36. Distributive on this side, a negative and a negative, that's going to make a positive 14x. Negative 7 times 4 is a negative 28. Now notice this one does not have the same variable, so we're actually going to be able to solve this one. I'm going to subtract the 12x from both sides. So we get negative 36, that should be a subtraction, is equal to 2x minus 28. We're going to add 28. Negative 36 plus 28 is going to give me a negative 8. We will divide by 2. And this one, we get one solution, that x equals negative 4. So when we are solving equations now, you have three options. You can get one solution. So like this one, x equals negative 4, that's the number that works. You could get infinite solution, where any number works. Or you could get no solution. Okay. Oops. Let's go down and look at one more here. Actually, you know what? I think we'll stop here. So I will leave these two examples. So you are going to do a flip grid for me tonight. You're going to solve 3 and 4 for the flip grid, all right? So I want you to do both of them tonight because it shouldn't be too bad. And tell me what type of solution do you get. Do you get, does it have one solution? So like number 2. Does it have infinite solutions like number 1? Or is it a no solution where there is not a number that would actually work? Okay, so again, for your flip grid tonight, you're going to do number 3, this one right here, and number 4. Can't wait to hear from you. All right, see you guys tomorrow in class.